hospice is not what you think it is. At least it's not what I thought it was. This has been quite an interesting little journey with Mom and hospice. I met with the young girl that I had met with previously to do all the paperwork and get all that done. And she's just lovely. We talk about everything, quite honestly. I think she's my new best friend. And I'm not upset about that at all. She's very kind. I don't know. Maybe that's just the nature of hospice workers. Maybe they're just so genuinely kind that you feel like immediately you're friends, which has just been a huge benefit for me. But I did all the paperwork. The nurse went and saw Mom that afternoon and then called me late afternoon to give me her assessment and tell me how her visit went with Mom. And then the conversation kind of naturally went to my experiences with Mom at the nursing home, my concerns, some of the things that have happened that you all have seen here on the TikTok account. All those things were shared, and I feel so encouraged. We have an advocate now. We have a team. Like, Mom has nurses and aides and volunteers that are going to come and visit Mom. Is it a chaplain? He's non-denominational, so I can't remember what he's called, but he visits with Mom. And I'm just so encouraged. So that conversation went really well with the nurse. I got a call from the social worker who's going to help me navigate possibly finding Mom another place. I should be getting a call from her again real soon, and Dad and I will go visit a few places. And then I got a call yesterday. I was on my way to see Mom, was going to go to McDonald's and get her a hamburger like I always do. And got a call from, I'm not sure if it maybe an aide, a CNA that went to visit Mom, and she shared with me how Mom did with breakfast, how Mom did with lunch, and even made the comment that Mom ate her lunch so well that she actually reached for one of the staff workers' hamburger, which told me immediately Mom just had hamburgers for lunch. So I didn't bring Mom hamburgers. I shifted and I brought her something else. It's incredible. It's the best Christmas gift I could have ever gotten for me and for Mom. Just the perspective of having somebody else tell me their experience with Mom, what they saw, what they heard, what they found out. Incredible. I didn't realize how much I don't have that, how much I'm swimming this alone. And just getting a perspective from somebody else was incredible, y'all. I know this could be the honeymoon phase, as they say, with any new venture that is going well. But oh my goodness, I could not be more thankful. I feel completely blessed for me and for Mom. It's just been wonderful. Everybody has been so kind and so tapped in and so willing to listen to me talk. I can't say enough good things right now. Hospice is not what you think it is. If you think in any way it's something that would be a negative for your loved one. At least not for me. I'm sure there's always exceptions, but I'm telling you right now, I am so excited, guys. Merry Christmas. Mom definitely seems more alert in the last few videos that I've shared. These videos are from about 2.5 weeks ago. I'm catching up though. I don't video every time I go, so I should be caught up here pretty quick. But yes, like, those videos were very encouraging and exciting to see Mom be a little more in tune and a little more there. But as a perfect example, Dad went on Saturday and he was so encouraged. Mom was more lucid and there than she's been in a long time. He said she identified the strawberries that he brought her, which she never does stuff like that anymore. And he said it was just a lovely visit. He went back the next day and it was a 180. She was agitated. She was not in tune. She wouldn't smile. Like, he really had a really bad visit. And unfortunately, I guess that's the nature of dementia, at least for my mom, where she goes in and out. And so, yeah, but these videos, you're right, they looked amazing. I will say Hospice has told me that Mom is on almost no medicine. Like, they didn't make any adjustments to Mom's medicine at all because she's on almost nothing. She takes, is it risperidone? She takes a half a pill at night before she goes to bed, and that's it. She doesn't take anything else. I think there's a couple of things for like her IBS and her thyroid medicine. That might be all. She's not on a blood thinner, which I was hoping she wasn't, just because of the stroke that she had. So yeah, like, it's nice when it's a gift when we go and she's more in tuned. Honestly, I wish when I was there, I could enjoy it more. A lot of times, as you've seen lately in some of my clips, I don't even catch it as much as I should. Some of it's because I'm old and my hearing's not great. Some of it's because I'm stressed and I'm taking in everything to see what I need to do and what I need to do to make Mom comfortable. There's just so much in my brain when I'm there that I miss those sweet little moments. I'm gonna try to be more intentional, and almost like when you get married, everybody says to try to take it all in. I'm gonna try to do that with Mom a little bit more and really take in where we're at and where is she at that day. I'm gonna try. Can't promise anything because it's tough. Every single trip, I feel anxiety and I feel dread on the way up there, simply because it's an unknown every single time. I just never know what I'm gonna face with Mom. So sad, but yeah, those last few videos, those were gold. They were. Whew. That last video that kind of went crazy, like it had over 100,000 views in the day, which mine don't normally get that many. So clearly, I guess it got on an algorithm. I don't know, but I saw at the top of the comments that there was a place I could click for filtered comments, so comments that TikTok had taken out. Ooh, the haters. The haters came out, and that has happened before. Every time one of my videos suddenly gets a whole lot of views, these haters come in and they just get so upset that I share Mom. I don't care. I really don't. So, you know, those are just going to stay filtered. They don't need to be out. We don't really care, do we? This has been a huge benefit for me. This community has evolved to be a resource for me like I've never had before. And for that, I am completely grateful. And the fact that it has also done that for some of you is just a bonus that I didn't even know, you know? And I know Mom wouldn't mind. I know she wouldn't. I'm sure in the beginning, if I'd have said, hey, I'm going to share you while you're sick, she might have been apprehensive. But I am her only daughter, and we are very close, and she would have allowed me to do it. And just been watchful. And when she would have seen all the love and all the benefit, she would have allowed it. I'm telling you, you guys, she would have allowed this. This would have been a blessing to her. So, to all the haters, you know, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but I'm still going to do this.